How do you pick?
How do I pick to be a relationship?
Am I willing to compromise with a situation like that? Maybe not. And something I've also come to find out that's really important is your family's medical history.
And, some guys will put you off what are you doing? But that's your small car business. What is going on? You don't need to work.
I'll take care of you, baby girl.
No, that one is a
it's an ex.
breaker.
Well, you don't want baby girl treatment.
Yeah. No, of course I want baby girl treatment.
So guys, now here we come back to the biashara part kidogo.
Okay.
So how is it working as a lady out there, leading guys? And
I think it's hard. For me, it's hard because I am young. I'm working with people older than me. People older than me are working for me. And sometimes they're like, okay, what is she telling me? And sometimes they'll mess things up because they feel like she's a young girl anyway. She won't do anything to me. Some of people you work with, they feel like they can take advantage of, this young woman. Like that picture people portray, like they put you in an inferior car.
But like you don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. But we're trying, yeah.
So you get, I'm sure it's hard for you because now you have to prove to them you actually.
Yeah, you have to work extra hard. You have to work extra hard than everyone else to be able to, put yourself in that superior position that everyone else is as a business owner. You want to be heard. You want people to listen to you. You want people to take care of things because, they should be not because they have an older boss or a guy. They need them to take care to see you as a business owner.
As a business owner, so you want respect.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's some people are very respectful. They'll do their thing well, but others will be like, okay, what are you telling me? I've had guys working for me and they're like, I'll call you and I need you to take care of something and you won't pick up, you won't even call back, you're not doing it, whatever you're supposed to be doing because you feel like I won't ask, I'm a stuck gompanisha or something out, Yes, that was
how is it leading guys and working with guys? And running a business as a lady?
Working with guys, luckily I haven't had such a challenge.
Okay.
Actually, both my businesses I work with guys.
You're like the only lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Velvet, I'm the only lady. For Velvet, you require masculine. Because of carrying things around and stuff like that. So luckily, the people I've gotten have really been respectful. But I'm being there,
Yeah.
So they are really respectful. For the bags thing, the people who's shona the bags are guys, but the lady who goes to the market, like when we are doing leather shopping, it's a lady. It's not been easy, language barrier especially, time difference and those phone calls, but eventually you have to come out as a beat for stuff to get done.
Yeah.
So if you don't do that, people will take advantage.
So you have to be the hard-hearted kind of lady.
No, for me, I speak softly sometimes. Okay, most of the time I'm soft. I don't want to get you angry because I want you to work well for me. So I'll be like, why didn't you do that? And they take advantage of you. Like they will take advantage of. I think I had to get that
Nini side.
Yeah, you have to be the boss. You put those shoes on.
When I'm talking to you at first, I won't be rude. But now I noticed this lady was taking advantage. We'll discuss this and then she goes and buys her own leathers. I'm like, who told you to buy? Who told you? It's even got to a point. I told her, but do you know I'm the one who's paying you? God, I'll sound so mean.
No, that one woke her up because I think that's the...
Yeah. But anyway, I had to tell her. And I had to tell her, without me, you have no business.
Yeah.
So since then, respect is there. As in, you have to
The
demand
relationship
for
changed
this.
over there.
Yeah, you have to, if you're not being given that respect,
Yeah.
you need to demand.
And for
the
guys
respect.
also, I think guys also, you need also that the masculine part of it to do business, for girls especially.
Yeah,
Because you guys are used to be like the soft, women are generally just soft spoken, nice, nini. But now you have to develop that hard hardcore, hard
bit,
yeah.
where atakama you don't like maybe shouting, raising your voice, being mean to someone. Sometimes these positions
It does the
actually-
job. It does the job
you
because of
have
the
to be. Sometimes you even tell someone, you're like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Like you go back and
You
apologize to
apologize.
God.
You feel guilty after.
Guilty, you know. But
Yeah.
people take advantage. But for Velvet, no, I haven't experienced that challenge. What actually my biggest challenge has been with Velvet is cutting through the market and competition. Competition is cutthroat.
Oh, there you'll have to now figure out your way. I have a friend.
Yeah.
She's like the assistant CEO, so she's a lady. She's now the feminine ones, but she has to wear a ring all the time. So that guys, she's always telling me like, I have to tell guys, like she's telling me people in the corporate world are so, they sexualize everything. So she has to wear that thing to like have an excuse. Yo, check out. I'm engaged, but really she's not even dating.
Yeah, there is that challenge as well, but you get used to it. As in, I even stopped taking it as an issue, because even normally, without being a CEO to any company or running my business, you get offended, or you get hit on a daily basis, I think.
So I got used to it.
Yeah, so you get used to it.
And then you find a way to actually
to work
with
around it.
Yeah.
And also knowing where to draw the line with you now male employees.
Oh, so you tell them, hey,
by the way, do you know you're crossing
the boundary? You?
Yeah, me, I have had an issue where this guy was working for me. He was working now at the shop, like he was there attending to the customers, taking cash, and so there was this time he took cash for like a whole day, and then the next day in the evening he had a birthday party. And this guy, because we like tulikuwa we were acquainted, we were friends, he invited me to the birthday, so I went. And then the next day I'm asking for the money for the business. No, he was like, by the way, I use the money, I'll pay you.
Oh shit!
I will pay you the money, because now he's feeling now like we've crossed that line of now.
Like a friend best.
Yeah, like trying that line is so hard, because you want to be friends with your employees, for them not really friends, but you need to be friendly with them for them to work better. You work better for someone you actually a bit like.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, I didn't know how to draw the line. Like I was like, we're friends. Oh, you want me to come to your party? Okay, I will. Oh, you don't have the money? Okay, so you'll pay next week. Next week in Africa. Oh, as you what.
So
next
friendship
month.
and business were.
I had to actually let him go.
Oh, you actually fired him?
I had to let him go, because he's taking money. He's giving excuses. Oh, this happened. Oh, gee, I need to pay for this. So you need to do this. No, because you acquainted, now they're telling you about their problems in their sub stories. So at the beginning I had an issue of drawing the line, but right now
You kind of
no.
And also I think
Actually,
drawing the line it goes in everything. It goes business, relationships, family. Because also guys find it, that's something I'm even me getting to learn. Like you need to draw relationships with family. You need to draw the line, because that's harder. I feel it's harder than business, because you guys
I think family is not as hard as business.
business.
Business money
Like
is
business,
involved.
we don't have that carbon from Kitambo. How they don't know how you are, or okay, but maybe it does, man.
And business, you're dealing with them on a daily, like every single day and night.
Yeah.
They have your life, your financial life at their own hands. So
I get it. So now, guys, and this one I had this one I'm about to switch the topic a bit. There's this book. I don't know if you guys have seen it walking around, but so many ladies are reading it, and even I had some friends who are reading it. It's called The Sex Lives of African Women. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah, but I haven't read it.
Have you heard of it?
I have not.
Oh yeah, it's just a thing whereby there's this. I think she's a Kenyan lady who went around Kenya. She went around Africa, asking like 36 women about their sex lives and all. And there are some sad stories, man. Women actually suffer. I haven't read it, but I just thought someone just explained to me because there's so much talk on it. Because right now, because sex has never been a topic of discussion.
Yeah.
Homes, friendship, like you talking, like if you come, you guys just talking. Even you in a date, just talking about sex is a bit, guys. It's a bit weird. Like, yo, what do you like? I like kinky kind of. I like this kind of whatever. Guys actually don't talk about it. Would you guys actually agree like there's a problem in the women's side on?
Personally, no.
Do you talk about it like as?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
my
with
expectations, what my expectations, what I like, what the other person likes.
Yeah, what you don't like, what you like.
I think it's all about trying.
Trial and error. It's like everything goes.
Yeah, everything goes, and then tutajua kama okay, there is a line, but I don't think in all my relationships I've ever had a problem with sex. As in, sex has never been an issue.
Oh, because right now I'm seeing people like in a cars. Women are coming out. These conferences are jarring women. There's one I saw cars had. Women are going there, many to try this new sex style of candles. I don't know what. But what do you think?
I think you should talk about it. Personally, I do not at the beginning, but once you start getting, intimate, you need to have that conversation, because you'll find guys are into very weird shit out here. And if you're not into that,
whip me. And then guys, I can also say the guys are into some crazy stuff, man.
But no, there's some things you okay, people have different tastes.
Yeah.
So if it's not my taste, I would try and get into it if I'm not comfortable with it. So I think you need to have that conversation. Ata kama tu ni juju, like you're like, okay, what do you like? What are your extremes? When
how
it
long
comes
do you
to
last?
sex. That one depends with the moment.
The moment, yeah, it depends on the time, yeah. But
depends.
you say having the conversation is important.
Yeah, you need to have the conversation. You need to know what they're actually into, because before you get yourself into something you can't handle.
Because guys are into some weird shit. Some woman sold her. Some lady stole her. I don't know, her farts from her leg. Was it her leg or her ass for I don't know how many million?
Oh my god.
To some guys, man. So that's guys. Guys are just into the weirdness of things, man. But I think it's nice that right now many people are coming to talk about it, because I think from previous generations, that's why people were with pastors cheat.
Yes.
Dubai.
People
did you see
eating
this
poop.
thing called Dubai potty? It's called Dubai what? Something like that. Well, yeah.
What's that?
It was.
But now it's
Tell me, would you
public.
tell
Some
me
of
what
us
that
didn't
is?
know.
It
It actually happens.
Until I saw that trend. People going to Dubai to eat the shit of those wealthy men.
And get paid
a lot of money.
You've not had that story?
Camels and stuff like that.
You've not had that
I haven't had
story?
it.
Dogs and animals.
That's crazy, man. And those are guys who are going to do that to shories or guys.
Shories going from Kenya to Dubai.
And even other parts of the world.
Saudi Arabia, those countries, those Arabic countries. I think they're into weird shit and their women can't do that.
Yeah.
So
they're looking for
sourcing for
Kenyan
vulnerable women who need money. Yeah.
Oh, that is so sad, man. Hey, how can you even reach that mental space, man? But anyways, so you guys desperate moments. But I'm happy to hear you guys have a conversation, because the ones I'm hearing, like, guys, people don't have conversation about it, especially wives, people who are married to pastors, married to church people.
Their generation, sex wasn't, a conversation you could easily have.
Yeah.
But our generation, honestly, you need, for you to be happy in a relationship, you need to be satisfied, and this person needs to know how to actually do it.
Yeah. And if not,
then
get a vibrator. Because that's what looks like the things that chores are going for. But yeah, so what do you guys, just as we wind up here, what are your thoughts on the guys of today, and what advice would you give them, just as gen, as women, as how you say?
Let her start.
Okay.
Advice to who?
Just your thoughts on the men of today and your advice to them as guys. Just
advice to men.
Yeah. Because here I'm mostly talking to guys who want to style up, guys who want to be better with women, understand women more, how they think, what they do, just be better people in society.
Okay, my advice to men, before you start going after a lady, or before you start, are we talking about in matters of relationship or in anything
business,
in life? Okay, before you anything else, work on yourself, as a person, deal with your issues, your not really flaws, but things that you feel like you need to work on before you actually transfer your problems to the other person. And just take care of yourself, take care of your shit, take care of things. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a short version of my advice.
Okay, Sasa.
My advice to guys will be they take care of their mental health, finances, hygiene.
Oh my god.
What
Need to
else?
take care of
So you guys are finding smelly guys out there. Guys are in that way.
Well, just get a nice cologne,
Just stay fresh, man.
Yeah.
If you don't have, just shower with geisha.
Yeah, and when you're going through stuff, look for someone to talk to.
Oh, what does that even? Now you mean like guys should look for therapist or whatever, or just
or just a friend
Just-
to
yeah.
or guys shouldn't
Just-
bottle up emotions?
yes.
Cause and yeah, there are so many drunks these days. It goes to
wow,
club.
yeah, guys are drinking like
Oh, it's really sad, eh?
age of 23, 24, 25. It's an issue.
Yeah, and you don't think
And they don't actually accept it's an issue. They're like,
they're like, yeah, me na
they
jibamba
feel
too.
like now we're going with the trend. And I also have a last point. Be intentional. I'd like people to be more intentional with whatever they're doing. Like, if you're going into something, be intentional about it. If you're going, if you're running your business or whatever it is in your work, just be intentional about what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finish up.
Just for the guys to stay true to themselves.
Stay true to yourself, guys. You guys have heard from the ladies themselves, man. Is our future, your future wives or your future whatever? Oh, these are your future wives, your future friends, whatever, whatever. Just learn from them, guys. So you guys, I hope you've liked this video. Like and subscribe, because I release videos just like this every week, and you don't want to miss it. Keep it Sammy Smiley, and you guys just take care of yourself. That was what this two, that's in a nutshell what they are saying. So, thanks, man.